1904.
A small girl
Wrote a diary. This is her adventure.
Well, I can't hire nobody. Go away.
I'm gonna last the winter up here alone.
Well, I ain't alone. I got my shotgun.
And I got a little girl who's gonna catch her death if she don't find shelter.
Who is she?
Nobody knows. A foreign ship sank last night after the lifeboats came in. Found her alone on the pier. Parents must have drowned. She don't know her last name, where she's from, or where she's going.
What's that got to do with me?
You're the one with $5.
Get out.
No, all right, $4.
I don't buy children. You get out.
You're not gonna last up here without any help.
You call that help? I'd be a fool to take her in.
Well, you'd be a fool not to, because your husband ain't coming back, not after what happened.
You shut up and get out while you still got it.
All right, look. Truth is, I don't have anywhere else to take her.
Well, that ain't my problem.
Well, it is now.
Wait! You come back here, you snake! Now what?
Où sont ma mère, mon père?
What?
Where are mother and father?
They're gone?
A lady on the boat said they were gone with the angels.
I guess so.
When will they be back?
They won't be back. They're gone for good. Don't you know what that means?
No.
I suspect you had a soft life somewhere, but that good life, it's over now. You're in Oregon.
Je ne vous aime pas.
I don't know what you just said, but I didn't like it.
I don't like it here, and I'm going to find Mother and Father.
Well, go ahead. Timberwolves don't get you, the bears will.
I'll find them. You'll see.
Good, because you're only staying here long enough till I figure what I'm gonna do with you. What's your name?
Françoise.
Fran what?
Françoise.
I am not gonna remember no foreign sissy name. I'm gonna call you Opal.
Why?
No reason.
What do I call you?
You can call me Mama.
But that's the name I call my mother.
Well, I'll just borrow it a while. You can sleep over there. There's a blanket in the chest. Good night, Opal.
But my name is Françoise.
Just then, a small brown mouse
Scampered across the floor.
And underneath the cupboard.
Come back. You have beautiful eyes, and your squeakings are very musical. I shall call you Felix Mendelssohn.
There, Opal found a small, dusty satchel.
Filled with old school paper.
and 3 colored wax pencils.
Suddenly, an idea. Remembering the diary her parents taught her to keep,
She began to write.
Father, out there in the night, can you see me and the words I write? Or you will save me too in a catacomb. Mother, Father, come and take me home. Writing your stories, going as scores, learning of sugar and moving our toys, waltzing with mother, singing our song. Why did you leave me? Did I do something wrong? Father, now where can you be? Are you searching, calling out for me? If you're with the angels, doing angel things, Mother, Father, how can I grow weak? Mama, Papa, I want to be home. I want to go home again.
Françoise, do you remember the music box we gave you on your birthday?
Yes, but it was lost in the sea with you.
What was the song the music box played?
Make earth glad. Find a way to make earth glad, and earth will lead you home.
And that is what you must do. You must make Earth glad.
Then we shall be with you always, and you shall be home again.
But what does that mean? How do I make earth glad?
That only you can discover.
How?
Search, Françoise. Search for the way.
To
And we rise, and we work in the bitter cold and damp. And we chop, and we clear, and we haul from camp to camp. And we came to tame the last frontier, leaving all that's near and dear. Came this way to pioneer and conquer the land. And we hacked, and we knew, and we dared our giant song. And we grind, and we clamp, and we worked our fingers raw. And we came to tame the last frontier, to live with strangers, we came to live and pioneer and conquer the land. Maybe there's a flood, maybe there's a fire, maybe there's a logjam in the food. Maybe there's a plague, maybe there's a drought, maybe one more logger needs his due. And we ride, and we work, in the bitter cold and damp, and we chop, and we clear, and we haul from camp to camp, and there ain't a single thing that's sure.
The sun and come north.
That's the life you live if you're to conquer the land. That's the life you live if you're to conquer the land.
Thanks, Mother and Father. Until I find a way to be with you again, I am staying with someone called the Mama. The more I know her, the more I miss you.
Eat your grub.
What is it?
Well, it's mush.
But Madame la Chef always made me crepe.
Mm-hmm. Well, this crap is mush.
The Mama does not have a cook, or a governess, or a servant. So she needs lots of help and has lots of dues for me to do.
This is how you're to slop the hogs. So,
The fat one with the curly tail is Peter Paul Rubens. He has the soul of an artiste. There is poetry in his tracks. Peter Paul Rubens, why are you always rolling around in the mud? I really must teach you some manners so you can become a gentleman pig.
that pig is not a pet.
Why?
Because soon as he gets big enough to make me some money, he's going to get sold.
But you can't sell Peter Paul Rubens. It would hurt his feels.
Where exactly did you come from?
I don't know. When I was there, everybody knew what they was. So nobody asked me.
Well, you are here now, and here you work or you starve.
I'm only here until I find the way back to Mother and Father.
I told you, they ain't coming back.
I've not likes for you.
Well, that just hurts my feels. Sue!
It's a single thing that shows that the sun and cow and north. That's the life you live if you're to conquer the land.
The Mama is teaching me to do chores. I have wants to do things right, but she gets sparky when I do things wrong. Every day, I sweep the floor, wash the plates, empty the ashes, scrub the clothes, churn the butter.
Fetch that pail. Not the rug beater, the pail.
Yesterday, it was a bucket.
Just scrub. Don't tell me you'd never scrubbed before.
All right.
Pail,
Pail,
brush,
brush.
bone ammy.
Ah, oui, je le connais, bon ami.
What'd I tell you about that queer talk? It is bone ammy.
Bon ami.
Just scrub.
Find a way to make earth glad and earth will lead you home. Every day I think of those words and wonder what they mean. If I can find the way to make earth glad, I know I will be home with you again.
Take these eggs around to the folks that buys them.
Folks like the Gossip Sisters.
She's a demanding little foreign girl. Half of what she says you can't understand, and the other half comes out like she's talking backwards.
You look like a painting in the Louvre.
The Louvre?
Yes, the painting of the big ladies by Peter Paul Rubens.
Who is Peter Paul Rubens?
Him!
Demented!
But many folks around here are sad because they have needs, like the man that wears gray neckties.
Who needs a wife?
And and the thought girl with a faraway look in her eyes.
Who needs a husband and a baby? In that order.
They met in the general store the first week of logging season. Morning, Miss Ryden.
Hello. Did the new catalogs come in?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Wasted her youth on a college education.
She'll never get married now. She's too smart.
I saved one special just for you.
That's very thoughtful. Thank you, Mr. Walters.
What kind of foolish man would ever look twice at an old maid like that?
Hey, them new catalogs come in yet?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Gibbons. I just gave out the last of them.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Well, here, take mine.
Oh, no, ma'am, I couldn't.
Well, please, I'm sure my father probably has one.
Well, that's right kind of you, Mrs.
Miss Ryden.
Say, Miss Ryden, I seen you serving down at the cookhouse. Don't normally see a proper lady such as yourself slinging hash.
Well, I like to help out in the kitchen. It makes me feel useful.
I reckon your pa's one of Shanty boys.
Well, sort of.
Mister, her pa owns a whole damn lumber mill.
Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have been so familiar if I'd have known
Oh,
you
but
was
you
who
weren't.
you are who you were.
But I'm not. I
Look,
don't
if
know
I
what
find another catalog in the outhouse, it's yours. Oh, dumb.
Maybe that kind of a man.
And shortly after that day,
Miss Ryden began finding bunches of wildflowers left on the path outside her father's house.
then there was the girl with no seeing.
I used to see when I was your age, but then I lost my sight.
Your eyes aren't lost. I can see them. Maybe they're just broken.
Yes, they are.
Stay away from my daughter, you strange little foreign girl.
Then there was Sadie McKibben, an old scrub woman who lived at the far end of the forest.
Who does other people's wash, if you can imagine.
You stay away from that old fool.
She's on...
Reads tea leaves or foreheads
or something, but she's no seer.
She's just senile.
Do you have any children?
No, I always wanted children, but it was ne'er in the stars. And now I am too old.
I know. How about I come live with you until I'm with my mother and father again? You wouldn't spank me like the mama I live with for now.
Is she harsh with you?
Yes.
Well, perhaps that's because she needs your help so much. What's your name, child?
I don't have her anymore. I used to be Françoise, but now the mama calls me Opal.
Opal. 'Tis a gem, you know. Very rare and precious.
Let me live with you. I could give you help.
Well, perhaps I shall, if it's in the stars. For if there's one thing we all need, it's a bit of help.
Help. Dear angel mother and father, now I know what the song of the music box means. It means I must help these folks to get the things they need to be happy. Then you will come and take me home as soon as I make earth glad.
Maybe you get sick, maybe you get lice, maybe you chop off another toe. Maybe you go broke, maybe you go bust, maybe it's the only life you know. And we came to sing the
Selena, I told you to wait for me outside the general store, not to talk to nobody.
But he seemed right nice.
Especially a lumberjack.
But he didn't talk coarse like the others. His voice was gentle, and he wore the nicest shaving lotion. He said his name was Mr. Gibbons.
That man is too old to have a respectable interest in a child like you.
I'm not a child. I know how old I am.
You will always be a child. I never should have brought you with me in the first place.
I won't go back to that institution.
Now that's enough.
I won't go back. I'd rather die.
That's enough. I don't want to hear another word about none of this. Now, come on.
He liked me.
Hello.
Howdy.
You're the man that wears green neckties.
That's me. You're the new girl I've been hearing about.
That's me too. And those are flowers.
Oh, you mean flowers?
Somebody leaves flowers just like those near the house of the thought girl with a faraway look in her eyes.
You mean the mill owner's daughter?
Yes, and I know who leaves them.
Oh, I was afraid you might.
It was the tree spirits.
Who?
The magic tree spirits.
Okay.
They bring wishes. They always did when Father was with me.
Oh, say I hear your folks is gone.
Yes.
Yeah, well, so I got this mail order wish book here, and, well, if you was a tree spirit picking out a wish, what would you choose? How about a bottle of Dr. Harvey's fast-acting worm elixir?
No.
No? Oh, let's see. Ooh, a luxury galvanized indoor bathtub.
No.
No? Well, what then?
More colored pencils to write with.
Colored pencils, huh? Well, if I see any tree spirits, I'll be sure to let them know.
Men that wear green neckties are a multiplication table of comfort. Now let's pick out a wife.
A wife?
Yes. The gossip sister said you need a wife, so I'm going to help you find one.
Yeah, well, off with you.
Mr. Gibbons.
Miss Ryden.
Look, she found a bunch of flowers, too.
You know, I find these nearly every day. It must be the school children that leave them.
It must be.
No, it's not the school children.
Hey, we'll see you later.
It was the tree spirits.
It was?
And guess what?
What?
I've been asking them to bring you a baby.
A baby?
Yes, the gossip sisters said an old maid like you ought to have a baby by now, so I'm going to help you get one.
Yeah, off with ya. So I'm sorry
It's all
about that.
right. It's all right. I know what people say. I see you found a bunch of wildflowers too.
Oh, yes, I found them.
I like wildflowers because they're just what they are. Not too fancy.
Say you're not too fancy yourself. No.
Thank you.
I mean, you are too fancy.
I know.
I know you're used to the finer things in life, like plumbing. But the way you flip them flapjacks, you got such a look of kindness about you. I suppose it's just too much to. Go on, walk away. I'm a waste of time. Can't take me to a dime store, 'cause I haven't got a dime. Dreams are all I got. It's not in short supply, but if I printed money, well, I know just what I'd buy. A Sears and Roebuck wedding band, page 103. Gold electroplated with a lifetime guarantee. A Sears and Roebuck wedding band, a flash before your eyes. One in just your sighs. What I can't afford, that's what you should have, like an Acme Wonder Washer or Bonjour Parisian salve. Patent leather shoes or a patent pending sieve. And there's something with engraving I'd give anything to do. Sears and Roebuck wedding band, page 103. Gold electroplated with a lifetime guarantee. Sears and Roebuck wedding band, delivered COD just for you from me. See, as long as I know nothing's gonna come true, well, I might as well go for the top of the line for a deluxe edition like you. And that's Sears and Roebuck wedding band,
page 103.
Gold electroplated with a lifetime guarantee. Fella needs a dream to dream, especially if he's poor. That's the thing that catalogs and pretty girls are
And so, Opal set out on her quest to make Earth glad.
By finding a wife for the man who wears gray neckties.
And a baby for the thought girl.
And teaching the blind girl to see.
And
Peter Paul Rubens, I'm going to help you become a gentleman pig, just like Pygmalion. First, you need a proper education.
don't you mess with her, you butted in.
I can't wait till recess, wanna play with me.
I think boys are ugly.
Look, is this a flea? Let's go run with scissors, you look like a squid.
Let's go practice kissing.
Let's not say we did.
You must stay outside and listen through the doorway, but be very quiet, for the teacher has a tall temper.
Look, there's little Opal, she's so immature, dresses like a hobo.
I think I smell manure.
Don't look at me!
You're tardy. Why?
There was trouble in the chicken coop. Henry VIII picked Pope Pius VII on the head.
She gets into Merritt's, that's what I call dumb. She talks really funny, I wonder where she's from. Says that she's a princess, what a little runt. Opal is so stupid.
I think I heard a grunt.
I did not.
Class, who can name the animals in this picture?
I don't know.
Lola, dear, can you name the animals in this picture?
Donkey, cow, goat, frog, rat. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're so pretty.
I know.
The teacher is beaming delights all over Lola.
Opal!
I've anticipations. The teacher will beam delights all over me, too.
Can you name the animals in this picture?
See if she can answer, what a little wart.
I like eating rubber.
I know I heard a snort.
Well, what are they called?
Poisson, canard, poulet, cochon. Yes, they are.
Don't be insolent with me, young lady.
Oh, maybe she's talking in tongues.
Maybe she's just stupid.
Stop laughing.
There's no such thing as a cochon.
Yes, there is. That's what Father called a pig.
A pig? That ain't how you call a pig. You call a pig like this. Boo!
No, don't bath.
Oh, dear.
And the children laughed at me.
Why?
Because I talked in a different way.
Oh, well, the same could be said of Sadie.
I don't like it here, Sadie McKibben. I miss the faraway lands.
Aye.
I want to go home.
I understand.
Sadie McKibben, it's Felix Mendelssohn. He's squeaking his cheese squeak.
And I've none to give. I'm as poor as a church mouse myself.
Felix Mendelssohn longs for cheese, just as I long for Angel Mother and Father.
Aye.
The Mama says they are gone for good, but she is wrong. For they said, if I find a way to make us glad, they would come and take me home.
And so they shall, but not in the way you intend.
Well, I'm trying real hard to make folks glad and get them the things they need.
Not glad without, child, glad within.
I don't understand.
You must find peace within. They're not coming back.
Yes, they are. I know they are.
Well, then, perhaps they shall, in a special way.
How?
You ask for a way you may hear from beyond, a way for the lost to be found. Well, I know a way without words. Its language is here all around. They will send you a sign, they'll send you a sign, a message of hope in disguise. They will send you a sign. Well, therein the mystery lies.
I don't understand.
Your parents may come as a voice in the wind, or come as a vision of light, or maybe a bird, or a chill, or a dream, whenever the moment is right. They will send you a sign, they'll send you a sign. You never know how they'll be clad. They will send you a sign, send you a sign. But first you must learn to be glad. Peter Paul Rubens, I think it's time we gave you a foot bath. My husband departed, may God rest his soul, before 1 and 1 could make 3. But I think perhaps he sent me a sign the day that he sent you to me. So listen and watch for a word from beyond, a voice from the past in the now, a message to say they're gone but not gone, and never lose faith that somehow they will send me a sign, a mystical, magical clue. They will send me a sign, divine to divine. Yes, somewhere out there is a sign.
There's a sign.
That is searching for you.
I told you that pig ain't no pet. He's all I got to sell.
Mrs. Potter, please.
You was brung here to help me out, and all you been is a nuisance. Do you know what a nuisance is?
I don't even know what an Oldson's is.
Don't you sass me, girl.
Mrs. Potter, you
You
must
stay out of this. She's mine, not yours.
If you're angry with somebody, be angry with me.
Well, that can be arranged. Seeing as Opal's always over here playing when I'm at home doing both our chores.
Well, perhaps I'm to blame for keeping her from her chores. I get lonely. She brings a smile.
Walking around my best pig till it gets skinny. Is that your fault, too?
Well, perhaps I filled her head with some silly notions.
Then there's the teapot lid she glued on, so it wouldn't fall off. And the wash tub she floated down the creek because she thought it needed a vacation. And the 50 tomato plants she yanked up so their toes could get some air. Come to think of it, Miss McKibben, you've got a lot to answer for.
It's only that
I've got crops to tend and livestock to feed and no husband and no money. And just when I thought I couldn't be any happier, I get help for Hannah here to clothe and feed.
I thought my name was Opal.
You shut up.
Mrs. Potter,
You want her?
What?
I said you want her. Well, go on and take her.
Please take me.
Well, you know I can barely feed myself.
Then you shut up, too. I don't need talking. I don't need advice. What I need is somebody to help me out. Once. Just once. Somebody. Anybody. That is what I need. Come on, Opal.
No.
Take that pig to the pig pen and stay away from him from now on. And when we get home, remind me to spank you.
Best mind your elders. They may not be wiser than you, but they've been foolish a lot longer.
Dear Angel Mother and Father, there's bumps on the mama's temper again. Please come back to me real soon. Oh, Peter Paul Rubens, the teacher thinks you're a nuisance. I'm a nuisance, too. But don't have sad feels. Once you become a gentleman pig, I shall take you to the Louvre Museum and show you all the pictures you painted. First, you must have your christening, and Felix Mendelssohn will be your godfather.
And then she sang him a lullaby poem by William Blake.
The same lullaby she used to listen to every night.
Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee?
Gave thee life and bid thee feed by the stream and o'er the mead. Gave thee clothing of delight, softest clothing woolly bright. Gave thee such a tender voice, making all the vales rejoice.
Tonight I christen thee, sir, Peter Paul Rubens, gentleman pig. Little lamb, who made thee? Little lamb, I'll tell thee. He's called by thy name, for he calls himself a lamb. He's meek and he is mild. He became a little child. I a child and thou a lamb. We are called by his name. Why, Peter Paul Rubens, I know why you always roll in the mud. You want to get roots and grow into a beautiful flower. Little lamb, God bless thee. Little lamb, God bless thee.
Opal, I told you to take that.
You hear what the wind is saying? So soon we will be home.
You want to grab that one there? Grab that really good stuff.
Yeah, I know we got it.
Yeah, I think so. We got it. We're good.
one and all to the Harvest Social. Everybody, find yourself a partner.
Look, the tree's bed brought you your baby.
No, dear, this isn't my baby. I don't have one.
You will when I get through.
With a fiddle-diddle-diddle-dee-do. The old maids gossip and stare while the young maids fly through the air and the rafters rattle like Jericho.
Shanty boys left, ladies to the right. You're sure to find your sweetheart tonight.
Go and dance, Miss Ryder.
You heard what he said.
You'll meet your sweetheart
Tonight.
Well, I'm minding the baby.
Oh, we'll mind the baby.
You mind the man.
Go on, Andrew, dance, Miss Ryder, dance. I couldn't. Go on, everybody knows you want to. Everybody but her.
Miss Ryden.
She'd love to.
So don't let your get up and go. 'Cause the night is young and you never know. He's down and another gal for his down and calico. It's a night of shooting, it's a night of shooting, it's a night of ricochet of lightning. It's a nice one wish of night to fall in love.
Are you all right?
Oh, where are my glasses?
Here are your glasses, Selena.
Oh, thank you. Oh, don't fuss, please. Just lead me back to my seat. My father will be back soon.
Sure, Selena. Let me help you.
Oh, thank you.
Come over here.
Would you tell everyone to go on dancing?
Hey, well, you heard her. Go on. I'll just sit right here
It's
until.
all right, Mr. Gibbons.
Oh, you remember me?
You don't have to stay. I can take care of myself.
Well, no, I don't mind at all. I'll just sit right here until your pa gets back.
Quite certain you'd rather be out there dancing with the other folks.
No, not me. I'm pretty sure Miss Ryden wouldn't want to dance with me again anyway. I got these 2 feet that, well, they don't quite get along. Try and dance and make a spectacle of myself.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Selena, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Are they all watching?
Who?
The other folks. Are they all looking at me?
No, Selena, no one's looking.
I'm just glad my father wasn't here to see. He would never let me forget it. Go sit in the corner, that's your place, he said. Makes folks feel uneasy when I try to socialize, he said.
Well, that just ain't true, not one bit.
That's nice of you to say.
No, I mean it. You're fine company.
Thank you.
Well, you're pretty and you're bright and, well, you're easy to talk to or my mouth wouldn't be moving.
Thank you. You're easy to talk to, too. And you have a real nice voice.
Hey, you know what?
What?
I see a room full of young men just your age who'd like to get to know a pretty girl. Sometimes it just takes time.
Mr. Gibbons,
I'm gonna go and try and find your father.
I just wanted to talk to you.
You had a big fall down.
Yes, I did.
I have things you cannot see, 'Cause your glasses are painted black.
I'm blind, Opal. That means I can't see.
Then why must you wear glasses?
Glasses aren't for my eyes. They're for everybody else's eyes.
Potatoes have eyes, so they can see all that goes round under the earth. I've wants to have my eyes. There's so much more to see. If potatoes can see in the darkness underground, then you can see too.
Oh, well, I'm going home early. I got something that needs to be done. You do what you want for a while.
That's something I've never heard her say before. You want to go on an exploration trip?
What for?
To search for eyes.
Where are you?
Opal, where are you taking me?
It's my forest cathedral.
Selena!
That's my father. He's worried he never lets me go wandering alone.
But we're not alone. Michelangelo's here.
Michelangelo? Is there someone else here?
Michelangelo's a fir tree. His soul is very old and wise. Listen, he's speaking to us. He wants to give you one of his arms.
His arms?
Take my arm, he says. Trust me, and I shall guide you.
Opal, what are you doing? Stop this. Just take me back right now. I don't want to... Oh, it's just a branch. A walking stick.
A feeling stick. So you can have seas by feels.
But the father never lets me go wandering alone.
Neither does the mama. But tonight must be a special night.
Selena! Come back here right now!
Maybe we should go back.
Show me how to use this.
Like this. Side to side, inch by inch. Like a caterpillar making S's along the path. Soon you shall come to the forest whenever you wish to drink in inspirations.
Yes. Yes, I can do this.
Gloria Domine, Gloria Domine, gratia Deo.
Opal, what are you doing?
Lighting the candle of hope, as Angel Father did when he took me to the cathedral in the faraway lands.
Can I hold the candle? Please. Long ago, I used to hear voices. I lit candles in the dark. But that was before the fever came.
What can you see when you cannot see?
You see nothing. It's always midnight. It's always very, very black.
Oh.
Opal, there's something I need to know. What color are Mr. Gibbon's eyes?
Sky color.
Sky color. I thought so. Opal, before I grew, I saw a child like you inside a looking glass, and she was me reversed. Opal, my other half, knew how to play and laugh. She knew the secret games we only know at first. She saw your world, that world of hope and surprise, full of dragons and castles and fairy queens and vassals and a prince with sky-colored eyes. Opal, what friends we were, till I lost sight of her. When last I saw myself, she's who I used to be.
I got to sell.
Don't let him go away.
Listen to me. I don't know what sort of life you had before, but it is over now. You are here with me, like it or not.
No.
Well, I didn't choose this life. It chose me. And sometimes you don't get to do what you want. You just do what you can.
Oh, Peter Paul Rubens, you cannot be gone for good. I shall find your soul.
And we rise, and we work in the icy winter dawn.
And we chop,
And we clear
for a year and then move on. And we came to tame the last frontier, leaving all that's near and dear, came this way to pioneer and conquer the land. And we hack, and we hew, and we tether, tie, and saw, and we grind, and we clap, and we work our fingers raw. And we came to tame the last frontier, leaving all that's near and dear, and conquer the land.
Mother and Father, Peter Paul Rubens has gone away. The mama says he is gone for good. But if he is gone for good, then maybe so are you. Have you seen the soul of a pig?
Go away.
Have you seen the soul of Peter Paul Rubens?
Shoo. Hey, would you look at what the tree spirits brought me? More colored pencils.
Oh.
Opal, you gotta stop singing that sad song of yours.
But the soul of Peter Paul Rubens is lost.
Where's that happy little girl I used to know, huh? She's the one that's lost.
Sadie McKibben said that if I make Earth glad, you would send me
A sign.
to tell me you are not gone for good. I only know I must find the soul of Peter Paul Rubens, or I will never ever be able to make Earth glad. Tell me where his soul is, now that he's not mine. Mother, Father, that will be your son.
Rise, we work in the biting winter air.
That you're still there.
And another winter turns to spring. Once again the axes ring. Once again the sawmills sing. Once again we're wondering why we gave up everything to conquer the land. 'Cause you have to give up everything to conquer the land.
Spring came. And once again, the thought girl began finding bunches of wildflowers left along the path outside her home. I have someone dreaming of me, leaving me daisies each day. Someone who is timid and yet undeterred, telling me he cares without saying a word. My secret someone imagines no one can see, all he's unable to say. If he only told me he'd see I have a someone, and so does he. I can't tell him, Father. He needs to tell me.
And I don't need your
I've known
advice.
since the moment I've met him, and ever since then he's left
He hasn't
flowers along
exactly
the
said
path.
so in so many
He's
words.
trying to find the words, but
I
I can hear it in his voice. I don't
I don't need to hear what I already know inside me. I know. Finally, I have someone. Father, please listen. I hope to
You'd have been pretty if you'd have grown. You'd have been pretty as sin. We'd have been happy, us and your pa. Keep thinking what might have been. Keep thinking what might have been. There'd have been lilacs all the year long. There'd have been all sorts of kin. Suppers and sweet things and plenty to eat. Keep thinking what might have been. Keep thinking what might have been. Look at that smile, look at them bows. Look at you dressed up in new store-bought clothes. If I'd have thought, if I'd have known, would I be wandering here all alone? Or would there be games? Come on, it's time to come in. Almost like clockwork at this time each year, the memories begin. Can't help it, the memories begin. The memories that might have
What is that?
It's just a locket.
There's a picture inside.
It's none of your concern.
It's a little girl. Who is she?
It's Opal. My girl.
Where is she?
She's gone.
When will she be back?
She won't be back. She is gone for good.
Like Angel Mother and Father?
Mm-hmm.
And Peter Paul Rubens?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they know one another.
Girl, when are you gonna grow up and realize the way things is? When are you gonna understand that people?
What is wrong? You look like you was going to have cry feels. I didn't know you could. Don't be sad. She's not gone for good. You just are in need of a sign.
Oh, hush. You are always babbling. What's worse is I'm starting to listen. You know, sometimes I think that you... What's that?
It's my diary. I write in it.
Well, who are you writing to?
Mother and Father.
You're writing to that old scrub woman, ain't you? What are you saying about me?
Nothing.
What are you telling her? You give me that.
No.
My business ain't hers, Opal. Give me that.
No, I won't.
Oh, well, wait. I need your help. Wait.
Michelangelo, the fir tree.
Mama tried to take away my diary. What did you say? Yes, that's true. I knew you would know the right thing to say. Let me climb up into your branches.
And she climbed up into his branches.
Where the world looked like a dollhouse.
And big problems look much smaller.
Oh, Michelangelo, it is such a comfort to snuggle in your strong arms. When I hug you, I can hear your sap going up.
Just then, she saw the man that wears gray neckties.
Walking the girl with no seeing home through the forest.
Look, Michelangelo, the girl that has no seeing is on explorers.
You shouldn't go wandering around in the woods alone like that, Selena. You never know what could happen.
Really?
Well, yeah, we're cutting down trees. There's widowmakers hanging from the treetops, and we'll brush all over the ground in the forest of tinderbox this time of year.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Gibbons. It means a lot.
Well, you're just lucky I found you. I can't imagine why your pa let you go wandering off alone in the woods like that.
No, he doesn't. But I told him that I've got a mind of my own, and I can go wherever, whenever I please.
Yeah, but ain't you afraid?
Nah, the parlor looks the same to me as the forest. I guess what you can't see can't scare you, huh?
Yeah, well, you got some spunk, that's for sure.
Is that a good thing?
Well, I'll say. Man, if I had some of your spunk, maybe I wouldn't get so tongue-tied all the time.
I don't think you're tongue-tied.
Well, not with you. You're easy to talk to. But, well, generally, when I got something important to say, my mouth runs out of words.
I don't know, Mr. Gibbons. Sometimes a person doesn't need words. Sometimes a person just knows.
Hey, we should probably get you home.
What for?
Well, ain't you heard?
No. What?
The baby came to Elsie Fairchild and her husband last night. Come on, let's go.
A baby? To Elsie Fairchild? Oh no, I have so much work to do.
Maybe the tree spirits had a mix-up.
This was a big calam of tea.
Now, there was only one thing to do.
Hey, you come back here with my baby. Hey, what? No, you
Sadie McKibben! Sadie McKibben!
Stay back home. What is she got?
You stop right there.
Wait! What's wrong?
I'll tell you what's wrong. That there little foreign girl just stole our baby. She stole our pride and joy. She stole the fruit of my loins.
Opal, give back the baby.
No, I won't. This baby isn't your baby.
What?
Your wife had someone else's baby.
Well, now you just wait a minute. Now you hold on.
Silence! Now, Opal, give that baby back.
No, I won't. This baby was an accident.
What?
This baby was meant for the thought girl.
The thought girl? Laura Ryden.
Lola Ryden wants to have your baby.
Whoa. That is not true. Now you just stop right there.
Opal, Miss Ryden can't have a baby until she has a husband.
Why?
If you have to ask, you're too young to know.
Silence! There'll not be another word against the child. Now, Opal, it's time you learn that there is some order to things. Babies are brought where they belong.
So this isn't the thought girl's baby?
No.
Very well. You can keep it. But I get the next one.
Stupid girl.
But I must get a baby for the thought girl. Maybe the man that wears gray neckties can ask the tree spirits to bring her one.
The man that wears gray neckties?
Andrew Givens.
Oh, we know all about that. It's L-O-V-E. But he can't tell her.
And she can't tell him.
And we can hardly sleep at night.
I must go now. There are hurries in my feet.
I understand, but Opal, mind your ways.
Felix Mendelssohn, did you hear that? It's L-O-V-E. I only hope the thought girl can spell.
They come in yet?
No. Yes, it came straight from Sears and Roebuck.
Oh, lips don't fail me now. Miss Ryden, I can't ask her.
Sure you can, Andrew. You just need to practice.
But what do I say? I spent my whole life in the forest, and, well, I can't talk faster. Fancy, my jaw don't cooperate.
You just tell her what you know. Say what's in your heart.
I heard me a cricket as he stirred in the thicket, making music all alone.
That's good.
Real hurt.
Go on.
I heard me a whistle of a bird in the thistle for a bird to call his own.
You're getting it.
And when that bird gave out his cry and laid a claim for a mate, he did the same as the Katy did, so I claim, why can't I?
Everybody's looking for love. They say they're looking high and looking low.
Everybody's looking for love, I say they're looking everywhere they go.
Everybody's looking for love, I said they're looking, but it's only fair they know.
No use looking around on your own, cause no one ever found it alone. If everybody only knew they go looking 2 by 2 whenever they go looking for love.
Come on!
Opal, wait!
You're on a roll, Andrew.
Don't stop now.
Yes, go on!
Anyway, Miss Ryden, I spied me a raven and his bride in a haven made of twigs above the knoll. I spied me a frog upon the side of a bog about to dive into his hole. And though that hole was mud and loam, that frog was cleverly croaking, be it ever so soaking, there just ain't no loam like home.
Everybody's looking for love, I say they're looking high and looking low.
Everybody's looking for love, I say they're looking everywhere they go.
Everybody's looking for love, I say they're looking, but it's only fair they know.
No use looking round on your own, cause no one ever found it alone.
If everybody only knew they go looking 2 by 2 whenever they go looking for love.
No, it's not the tree spirits.
Oh,
Andrew.
practice makes perfect.
But to get right to the point, Miss Ryden, you're a man and I'm a woman. What I mean to say is, I heard me the swishes of the turtles and fishes that were dancing in the brook. Where the water was rising, what I saw was surprising when I went to take a look. I saw a face come into view. That face was shown full of troubles, yeah, but sure was a case. I was alone with the bubbles. I said, sir, better face it. Life is only for doubles. Find a mermaid to chase. It's what I'd do if I were you. Here. Everybody's looking for love. I said they're looking high and looking low.
Everybody's looking for love, I say they're looking everywhere they go. Everybody's looking for love, I say they're looking, but it's only fair they know. No use looking around on your own, cause no one ever found it alone. If everybody only knew they go looking 2 by 2 whenever they go looking for love. If everybody only knew they go looking 2 by 2 whenever they go looking for love.
His wife.
What do you mean?
He gave the Thaka a ring of gold. Now she's his wife.
The thought girl.
No Ryder.
Lola Ryder.
Yes. There are trouble lines on your face. What is wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
You look like you was going to have cry feels.
Nonsense. Why would I cry?
I have not imagines.
And I have too many imagines. That's my problem. When you can't see, all you can do is imagine.
I don't understand.
Oh, well, please just go. I want to be alone.
Did I say something bad?
Oh, well, this has nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with anybody. Just go.
The house you live in is the other way.
Oh, well, I know. Just go. I don't feel like playing anymore.
The blind girl walked deeper and deeper into the forest, alone.
Going farther and farther into the desolate timber.
Selena!
Leaving the path, she wandered aimlessly, hour after hour.
Selena! Come back here! Selena!
The blind girl lit a small candle of hope.
as Opal had done.
And in the dead heat of summer,
In search of hope.
The blind girl lost her way.
No,
The small flame ignited.
Selena sensed danger.
which way was safety?
Was it this way?
Or this.
The fire spread.
Smoke! Crackling flames! Selena tries to escape! Selena! Where are you? No! Fire! Get the bucket!
We need blankets!
Somebody go warn him!
I can't breathe! There's a girl in the fire!
What?
A girl?
There's a girl in the fire!
Opal! Opal!
Hey, take those buckets and down some clearance. Get the horses out of the barn and the rest of you break up. Go warn the others on the ridge.
Let's go!
Fire!
Hey, where are you going?
The Santa girl that has no scene.
Go home, girls.
Please let me go.
Opal, I said go home.
She needs me.
Oh. We found the girl in the fire. She was overcome.
No.
We took her to the ranch house, but it was too late.
Too late?
Opal, I'm sorry. Now go home. Come on, man, let's go.
Opal!
I taught her to walk the forest.
Oh, no. You're not to blame. It was her own doing. You're a child. She was not.
Now she is going away. Like Angel Mother and Father.
Aye,
And Peter Paul Rubens.
aye.
And they're never ever coming back, just like the mama said all along.
Aye.
You said they would send me a sign. I believed you. Why can't I see it? Why?
If you want to see, see without your eyes. You will see a world more real than you can realize. Oh, my little child, death is but a borderline. If you look beyond disorder, you will see design. The world of now is fire and ice, a thimbleful of paradise, a temporary doorway to eternity. A shadow play of fleeting things, coins and watches, spoons and rings. But what we are, we always are. We live forever and forever. If you want to see, see without your eyes. See beyond mirage, the dream of dust that lives and dies. Oh, my little child, we are more than smoke and ash. We are beings that will never cease to be. For my child, we're joy and love and hope and free. With a visionary vision, you will look and see.
Opal, where are you? They said a girl was in the fire and I was so afraid I thought for a minute. Why didn't you answer me when I called you, Opal?
That's not my name. My name is Françoise.
Come on.
been destroyed.
The Milltown folks began tearing down camp.
And moving on.
And on the final page of her diary, Opal wrote,
Dear angel mother and father, the false that was is gone.
The whole reason that Lori and me heard wedding bells last spring was because you said you was going to give me a wife, and you did.
And I have a secret. It's something the trees told me ahead of time. By this time next year, they're going to bring me a baby.
That gives me joy feels.
Be good, little girl.
The stars only know where I will go.
Take me with you, Sadie McKibben.
Oh, child, I am poor and unwell. If I were to take you with me all too soon, you would be penniless and alone.
Sadie McKibben, the freckles on your wrinkled face are as pretty as the stars in the Milky Way. Take me with you.
I should say no, but I haven't got the strength. Though I've not the means, I've a mind to take you. You can go with me or not. You must decide what is in the stars.
It's moving day. I'm gonna need your help, girl. Moving to Lonesome Pine Lumber Camp to live with my brother. Only don't you give him no sass, because he don't love children like I do. Now, none but your necessary things can go. That's your McGuffey's reader, your apron, your calico dress, your shoes. And while I was packing, I found this. What is it?
It's my diary.
Mm-hmm.
I write in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a necessary thing.
I see you've been writing something about me. Care to tell me what's so necessary about that? Read it.
There is no song in the mama's heart. Somebody took it away. I'm saving my pennies to buy her a singing lesson.
Well, why not? Maybe it'll keep you out of trouble. I'll wait for you by the road.
Is Felix Mendelssohn a necessary thing?
You must decide where it is best he go.
And where it is best I go? With the mama or with you?
Only you can decide what is in the stars. I'll wait for you in the clearing.
Felix Mendelssohn, it is best you stay with the other mice in the forest, because they need you. Don't have sad feels. I will always be with you. Inside.
Opal returned to the forest cathedral one last time.
The forest was blackened and desolate.
The ground was charred.
The trees were scorched and skeletal.
She could hear their death song echoing through the canyon. And she saw Michelangelo, whose arms were once so strong,
Was now blackened, brittle, and bone-like.
the empty color of shadows.
But as she leaned over to release Felix Mendelssohn,
She discovered something wonderful.
There, among the blackened debris,
Was a small white lily.
it had survived the fire
And bloomed that day.
Peter Paul Rubens, I have found your soul. Sadie McKibben, it's the sign.
Come on, Francine.
In another newborn dawn, and we live and we try and forever journey on to another camp, another ring. Who's a chocolate bird whistling the earth until we conquer the land? So Dr. Bill, gasoline, the earth and TV. Conquer the land.